And welcome everyone back to Cardolan. It's another 5v3 Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay. Now before I get started, of course, if you'd like to send me through other Reforged replays or other Total War replays like Rome 2 and Warhammer, I am looking out for those too. There are links displayed on your screen and also in the description below. There's also a PayPal option, subscribe star, Patreon, or Streamers donation link also in the description below if you'd like to support my work. But if those aren't options for you, then please remember to smash that like button as always, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave our own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's jump in. So, we've got Panther here, who sent me the replay commanding the realm of Angmar. We have some Blackwatch Legion, not armoured up. We've got Trolls, the good and bad Trolls of Angmar, of course. We've got good and bad Guard out front. Richon Hammer Guard here, armoured up. We've got some Barrow-Wides here, just the one unit I think. We've got Guardians of Cardolan armoured up, 3 units. We've got Angmar Halberds behind them. Looks to be 4 units of them. And that's all I can see there in this little blob area. I'm surprised. I thought I'd see some Witcher on Blackguard somewhere around here. We've got some witches here too, just hanging around the back, hiding. I see you. Anyway, we got our next ally and attacker, Umba, commanded by Y2K86, well-known face of Reforged. He's got some narrow sentinels. He's got 3 units of a Corundus Legion, 2 units of Adinium Shield Guard. He's also got some Harbingers of Casimir, some Corsair Blackguards here, 2 units, some Royal Guard, and 3 units of Corsair Infantry. Possibly some Casimir Rangers, possibly some Corsair Crossbows. We'll have to keep an eye out for them later, as we will with all hidden units. Okay, next we have Gondor, commanded by the Steward of Dale, who has some Axeman Losnark here, 2 units, armoured up all the way. That's a silver upgrade. We've got some Citadel Guard here, some Guards with Scythia, 2 units, and some Citadel Guard on the end. We've got some Gondor Infantry. We've got 2 units of Pelican Marines and Gondor Infantry on the end, armoured up. We've got some Pithgaun Cavalry, a Ballista here. We've got some Veterans with Scythia, again armoured up all the way, and Gondor Spearmen armoured up to the max. And next we have the 4th attacker, Dunland, commanded by MP Beckerme 13. We have some Dunnington Clansmen here, some Dunnington Veterans, more Dunnington Clansmen. We also have some Spears of Orthanc. We have some, that's the next attacker. The rest of MP's army is annoyingly hidden at the moment, so thanks for that. Next we have Mordor, commanded by Pharaoh. We have some Moron Infantry here. It's not MP's fault, I know, but still, I like to see it. We got Orc Fodder here, 2 units, make that 3. We have, I think, 2 units of Blackguard and Barad-dûr, some Temple Guard, Great Archer unit. We have Orc Javelins, 2 units, some Orc Maulers here, 2 units, some Temple Executioners, these guys here, not armoured up. Hang on, just take a quick look. Yeah, okay. When they're armoured up, it's not only the silver helmets that change, it's also the fact that they're wearing black capes as well. We have some Troll Drummers, some Uruk Captains, Olak High, and Sauron's Will. And that is it for the attackers. So, we'll move on to the first of 3 defenders. I just made a comment in the previous replay recently about the Temple Executioners, about their black capes, so that's why I bring it up again. Next we have Room, commanded by Pimp. We got some Lurk Flag Room. We got a Dragon's Breath Cannon too, I believe. I saw it earlier, there it is. We got some Camul's Chosen. Again, don't see these guys very often, but they are one of Rune's best units. We have Lurk Flag Rim, 1 unit here. Camul's Dragon Knights, 1 unit there. Slug Scion Rim. Lurk Gamp Rim, 2 units. Another unit, sorry, Dragon's Wrath Crossbows here. Camul's Shadowbows. Looks to be, I think, 2 units of Shadowbows there. Would have cost Pimp a little bit extra to bring too. We have some Battle Club Tribesmen next. These guys here look a little bit different than what we're used to seeing. Possibly because they're armoured up. Yeah, pretty sure. Anyway, what do we got over here? I've already seen that unit there. Okay, looks like we're moving down here. We have his ally, Numenor, commanded by Awesome Boss Death. We have Numenor and Shield Guard here, 2 units. We got some Belega Pikemen here, 1 unit. Behind them, we got some Numenor and Shield Guard, 2 units. We have 3 units, maybe even 4, of Numenor Cohort here. Yep, we do. Okay. We got some Seafarers and Inderboss here. Looks to be 3 units here. On the hill, we have 2 units of Numenor Steel Bows. Make that 3 actually. Okay. Not bad. And finally, we have Arthedain, commanded by Baywin, who has Ever Marches here, Wardens of the North, We have Dunam Peacekeepers, 3 units. These guys here appear to be armoured up. We have Artillery Pikes here, armoured up. 2 units, make that 3. Some Numenus Gate Guards. We have Artillery Marksmen, 3 units, armoured up. Dismounted Knights of Numenus. Evrim Spearmen here, 2 units, armoured up all the way. And another unit of Dismounted Knights of Numenus. Again, would have cost him a bit extra to bring that. And the rest of these forces appear to be over here, in fact. We have some Naru Sentinels, Royal Legion of Amenelos, Pharazim Swordmasters, and Naru Royal Guard. So obviously we'll keep an eye out for hidden units, but for now, let's get this battle started. Enjoy! So, because this is a 25,000 replay, we should see some action very quickly, but as the players will get themselves into position ready to attack, we will do a small cut here, and come back soon. Alright guys, we've got the ballista firing. The Dragon's Breath cannon could be their target. Yep, it is. We've got some Dunam Rangers we didn't see before. Nice shot from the ballista. Baywin really exposing his army here to it. It looks like they're going after the cannon, but they keep missing for now. Very close. It might be safe. We'll head over here and have a quick look. Okay, he's moving around, reforming. So the cannon got away. Alrighty guys, we got the Orc Javelins here under fire. We're sticking at ×2 just for the moment. Okay, I think maybe the Orc Javelins are getting out of range here. There's just Orc fodder left. Alright, here we go. Of course, infantry firing in. Ballista also firing, getting some good kills there. All things considered, being in loose formation. Good hits. Spearmen are armoured up. Steel bows, of course, armour piercing. If they fire, oh, they're going to try and fire. A bit worried about that ledge though. They're targeting the Corsair infantry. Not exactly the target I think they go after. What do we got here? We've got some Camul's Shadow Guard here. Oh, targeting the Shadow Guard. I'm getting a couple of kills here and there. Nothing serious. We got some evidence swimming out front. They'll be able to handle that. Plus they're armored up all the way, so any enemy fire coming in, you should be able to stand up to that for some time. You got Artillery Marksmen they're firing in. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Oh, he's firing on the Gueto trackers. Maybe that is worthwhile. Royal Guard though, coming up. We've got Evident Marchers and Dunam Peacekeepers. You probably should just have one unit firing in. I'm not sure 2 is a good idea. We've got Evidence Women again holding back the Orc fodder. We've got Gueto trackers coming up. This would be a good time to move over some Artillery Marksmen. We've got the trackers here bunched up. We've got Moron on infantry, I think, also here too. This is a blob worth shooting at. And bandits is plus, okay, yeah. This is a blob that you probably would want to fire a few volleys into. Okay, so Baywin's just started. And all our Kai coming in as well. Okay, Bandit's getting some fire there into the Duno Peacekeepers and Arthurine Pikes. And we've got a lot of defending troops here. They should be able to hold back the Olakai. Still good fire there from Mordor. Norse Dragonite, no charge, man, no charge. You shouldn't be trying that at all. Black Fire Grim, I think, coming up, just reinforcing the defense here. Olakai is clearing a path through the pikes, but I don't think Pharaoh has the troops here to break through. And plus, we've got Duno and Troll Slayers. Oh no, Battle Tribesmen, my bad. We had Troll Slayers over there before. Orc Fodder absorbing some of that. That's good news for Pharaoh. Most of the Olakai should be protected. They are in the thick of it when it comes to being amongst the Arthurine Pikes. If any javelins are hitting them, it's definitely accidental. I don't know if it's many javelins actually hitting them anyway. None of them appear to be falling over it, at least for the time being anyway. Okay, we've got Orc javelins being moved up here. 138 of them. Okay, we've got Arthurine Pikes here broken. We've got Nazgul here. 8 Nazgul in the house. Pharaoh's crossing over in force here. We've got Grey Company from Baywin. Oh man, it's gonna be a field day here. And we've got Marksman coming in. It was a good idea, but Pharaoh really should have pulled back his forces once he saw the Grey Company. Being just bunched up. Either NP or Pharaoh should have pulled back. Well, Pharaoh's Olakai is paying their dividends. Getting into the Grey Company, killing a few of them, driving them back, that's pretty good. And Pharaoh's timing his advance pretty well. They are coming over here in force. Where are the Duno Rangers when you need them? You got Arthurine Marksmen with ammunition, all units over here, including Wardens of the North. No units here are firing in. In fact, the attack over here has barely begun. Oh, that one was better. Alright, head back over here. Pharaoh's in a tight spot. We got Duno and Troll Slayers firing in. Other than Marksman out of ammunition being sent in. Arrows coming in. Defenders doing their best to contain the attackers here. Yeah, this is where the Rangers are needed. But Pharaoh and MP are doing it right. Just spreading out their forces as soon as they get across the bridges. if they move these bandits straight over here, they can fire directly into the backs here of the Arthurine pikes. The defender's struggling to get archers into position here to sort of deter that move. We've got doing the Rangers over here, but don't know if they have a good shot. They got to get out of loose formation. No one's shooting at them right now. They should be in tight formation and firing in. Olokai's down to 2. And Pharaoh loses them. Could be in a bit of trouble here. Obviously Pimp needs to be a bit cautious with his Dragon's Breath cannon. Okay, Duna Rangers are here. They're in the right spot. We've got some dismounted knights with Numinos covering them. We've got Trollshire Axos around here too. Let's see who they're shooting at. Okay, so that blob of forces looked far more intimidating than it actually was. Wondering if the Dunan Rangers are firing into them. You think the Rangers would want to fire into the Temple Executioners at least? I don't know what they're firing at. But it ain't that. Okay, we've got Wardens here. We've got some Duna Peacekeepers holding back MP's forces. They should be able to hold there for some time. Trolls of Angmar and Trolls of Gundabad and Richard Hammerguard also in the mix. We've got a lot of troops here. Maybe a good time to fire the Dragon's Breath cannon. Hackers just got to cross their fingers and hope it doesn't hit them. Whoa! Okay, huge hit there. Massive hit. Could be Dragon's Breath hit of the year. How far back does it go? Yeah, that's a respectable hit right there. Wow. Well done, Pimp. There we go. Okay, despite the devastating blow, the attackers are advancing fast and hard. Getting straight into the defenders' ranks. All Shadowbows here, under threat. Down to 68. Royal Guard. Looks to be struggling to find a target. Him has to get his Shadowbows out of there. His cannon is not in a good position. Oh, okay, there goes Mordor's general. And more Shadowbows broken. that from? Pelican Marines, okay. It's a decent volley. Penrith Gallon Cavalry coming in. We know that Pimp has Camul's Shadow Knights. Dragon Knights, sorry. Whoops. Pimp's got to save his artillery if he has any ammunition left. Okay, MP's moving up his Troll Shore Axe Throwers. Arthedane's pretty exposed here. Spears of Warthank firing in at the crossbows. We got Camul's Shadow Guard heading over. We got some Sauron's Will. MP and Pharaoh over here are pretty much contained. We've got East Front crossbows, which I haven't seen before until now, but they're not firing in. The real question is, well, why not? We've got Trollshire Axles right there they should be firing into. It is 56 to 44 here. Okay, Journo Rangers appear to be with ammunition, they're not out just yet. We got Camul's Dragon Knights here, they're down to 1. Okay, so Pimmel's lost most of them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Awesome's got 1 unit here of 12 cohort, not doing anything. Series forces are pretty much through, the defender's really struggling here. We've got Seafarers and Lindenmoss bunched up, don't know why. Okay, Pimp got back his Dragon's Breath cannon, good for him. They're targeting. They're targeting either the No Rule Guard, of course that Black Guard, or Halberds. So many choices. And Y2K is trying to harass his crossbows there. Like Gamp Brim should move up and take their place. Okay, again, Y2K gets his shield guard into his forces. Dragon's Breath cannon running out of men. Sorry, yeah, not Dragon's Breath. Sorry, Dragon's Breath Guildsman, my bad. Was that the ballista? Yes, it was. Like flag him, what's left of them.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, veterans are almost across. Strange target to go after. Okay, the attackers are pretty much being wiped out here. We've got some Arthdane Pikes holding the line, some Arthdane Marksmen backing them up, and some Enduring Shadowbows being fired upon, down to 29 on this side. Temple Guard down to 14. Red Captains down to 11, so Pharaoh's army heavily depleted at this point. 67 to 61. And Pimp still has that last Dragon Knight. We also have some Grey Company here, out of ammunition. Don't know where the Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen are going. Okay, what we got here? Okay, Steelbow's taking out a lot of the Guards of Gilead as they come over. How accurate is that ammunition? Pretty accurate, actually.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Dragon's Breath cannon down to 45, trying to fight off some Dunim shield guard, but they need some support. Okay, what's going on here? Royal Guard firing point blank into Y2K shield guard. Okay, we've got Rangers in the house. Dunim Shadowbows here from Awesome Boss Death. Just having a look, that was from Pimp's earlier Dragon's Breath shot. A nice perfect line of dead bodies. Of charred bodies. Okay, Awesome has sallied out here his elite units from the city. And it's having an impact in their defense. We've got Wardens of the White Tower, I didn't see them before. They're here. Harmonies is catching me, okay, so the attackers are bringing out their big guns as well. Looks like that's from the Dunim Shadowbows there. Oh no, Kamul Shadowbows. And see that? And that is from the Ballista before. So Gondor's Ballista did a nice job in this battle. Okay, there goes Angmar's General. We'll force our fences, they've just appeared. Jeez, almost got guys under heavy assault. From the Wardens and Meanest Ethel. Okay. Shield Guard sort of weeding down the Dragon's Breath artillery crew. Either Pimp's out of ammunition and doesn't care, or he just forgot they're under assault, or I don't know what's going on. Okay, we got Witches firing in. Awesome's forces here under severe threat. He's saying him into the battle, which does make sense to a degree, but you'd think he'd panic and want to spread out his forces straight away after seeing that. We've got steel bows, I think, trying to fire into the witches. Surprised Y2K didn't cover him. I don't think they're shooting at the witches. Or are they? I thought I saw the witches go up here before. And it's possible I'm seeing things. There's the witches. Nice. Yep, he burned him. We got Kamul Shadowbows to keep the game. They should be firing into the witches. Why aren't they? They just keep shooting over here. Firing into the backs of the Naru Sentinels. Okay, finally Pimp is setting up some support to his artillery crew. Or is he? I don't know. Crew seems to be getting on top of things, but surely if they have ammunition, you want to get them out of the fight as fast as possible. 82 to 83. Okay, there could be Pimp's General or that is Umbar's General. One of the two.
tiring.
Decent shot. It really does amaze me that you got the defenders here not trying to target the witches at all. We got some Royal Guard in the area. We got Adunium Shadowbows also, but they're under pressure here from the no Royal Guard from Umbar. So that explains that. But the witches line themselves up nicely next to the Illuminas Gate Guards. No, they're firing this way. Okay. Alright, they broke him. $85 to $89. Here we go. And they break them. Some Royal Guard back here. Okay, we've got Pimp manning his cannon. Ooh. Still getting in the way. Got the general here.
Battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Oh, please fire. Come on. Ah, damn it. Would have been so good. So we've got the defenders really scattered here at this point. There's some Doom Shadowbows from Pharaoh. We've got some Eastern crossbows over here. We've got a very brave ballista crew. Still 4,000 frames left. It is 87 to 93 here. There's some Neurian steel bows here firing. I think they want to fire into the forces that are coming at them, just to give themselves a better chance when they finally reach them. There you go. Might get 2 more volleys off, maybe. Down 29. Possibly even one more volley, but that's pushing it. Yeah, it's pushing it. Of course, the Blackguard's here. Which is a Vangmar in place, but there's no one to shoot at. And we got him trying to rescue some forces here. So I think we'll times 6 speed it. There's no way Pimp can use these forces. MP's now surrounded him. He's done. And that is it. So, close victory there. Well done to the attackers for turning that around. Panther getting 909 kills, Y2K 86, 806. Stuart Adele 1091. MP Beckamy 13, 981. Pharaoh 955. Pimp, 2,799. Awesome Boss Death, 1,339, sorry. Baywin on 3,144. So good kill counts there from all around. Okay, Witchrom Hammerguard here, 200. Witches of Angmar, 193. Trolls of Angmar, 104. Trolls of Good to Bad, 88. And those were the best performances there for his troops. So the Witches did play a pretty good role there. Panther was a bit lucky, I thought, with the Witches. I thought the defenders could have really brought them down had they focused on them. But I guess their attention was focused elsewhere, and Panther was just able to slip through under the radar, which really helped. That being said, well done to the attackers on their victory, unlucky to the defenders. Thank you to Panther for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.